Piers, welcome to Swindon. How does it feel to be a Swindon player?
Feels great. It's happened fairly quick over the last week or so. But listen, I'm over the moon to be here and to be a Swindon player. It feels good.
And just talk us through the move. How did it sort of come about and the timeline that you now find yourself here?
Yeah, it's literally been the last 7 to 8 days. The manager gave me a call last week. I was actually in Portugal on holiday, and he phoned me, and it's literally just progressed every single day since then. I liked what he said. I liked what he said about me, and I like what he wants to do with this football club. So yeah, listen, I'm really happy to be here, and I can't wait to get going.
And you've been in with him and Mildy this morning. First impressions of Mildy, the goalie?
Yeah, no, he's a nice fella. I can see there's a bit of character about him. I don't think I've ever met a goalkeeper that's quite normal. They always have a couple of screws loose, so I can imagine it's the same for him. But no, listen, everybody I've met today has been really welcoming, and they seem like nice people. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to getting going.
And is there anyone within the squad or sort of even backroom staff that you know of before here that you've spoken to?
Not really, no. I've played against the manager a good few times over the last few years from his previous job in the playoffs and stuff, and obviously I've played against a good few of the lads that are still here for next season. So I don't know anybody on a personal level, but I've come up against a lot of people that are still here. So I'm looking forward to working with them. They seem top people, and we still have a good group of lads and a good group of players still here. So I'm looking forward to it.
And it's been strange, obviously, for you guys playing without fans. We've said it so many times, you're probably bored of talking about it by now. But how exciting is it to finally have some sort of fan base here when we get back to playing properly again?
Yeah, especially here at this stadium. I've played a good few times over the last 3 or 4 years here, and the fans have been very very good. We played here 2 seasons ago, and I think it was full. It was a full house, probably 12, 13,000, and the atmosphere was fantastic. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice for football in itself, and to get fans back in the stadium and to have some sort of atmosphere will only benefit us as a team and us as a football club. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And on a personal level, you know, you're 26. You played nearly 200 games for Exeter, over sort of like nearly 190 odd in League Two. So you're pretty experienced in the league that we're going into this year.
Yeah, I'm pretty experienced in League Two level for the age I am. I've played a lot of games over 5 years for Exeter, and yeah, no, I'm looking to bring experience. If there's young lads or even older lads, they're going to help me and I'm going to help them, and we all need to be pulling in the right direction and have the same goal. So listen, I'm really looking forward to being a part of this big football club.
And in terms of your own sort of personal game, we see you for Exeter banging the balls in, getting people on the end of it. Is that something that you've worked on more so than your defensive side? Like, you've got sort of two sides of it, really, haven't you? You can defend and attack.
Yeah, it's something that I've had to kind of find in my game since I signed for Exeter. Playing as a right back, I've kind of had to have a different dimension to my game going forward. As a centre half, I can sit a little bit deeper and feed and kind of still get the ball in the box with a bit of quality. But as a full back, yeah, I've kind of my kind of trademark is just whip balls into the box, and thankfully the strikers I've played have got on the end of them, which makes me look good. So yeah, it's something that I've had to kind of find in my game. And it's something that I've worked on, and I've put a lot of practice into it, and hopefully I can do the same here.
And out of those two, you know, you've done the right side of the three, you've done right back, and sort of do everything on that, whether it be defence or attack. Is there anything you sort of prefer? Is there a position you prefer?
Not really. I've played a lot of games at right back. I've probably played 100 games at right back. I've probably played 100 odd games at right side centre half in a back three, right side centre half in a back four. I don't really have a preference. Once I'm playing, once I'm helping the team, and once we're playing well. So I don't have a preference, but it just depends where the manager wants to play me. I'm happy to do either of them three.
And on a personal note, the ambition for next season is ultimately to get the club back to where it is. Is there anything you want to achieve personally during this time here?
Listen, I've come very close to promotion at my time at Exeter. it's easy for anybody to come in and say, listen, I want promotion because we've just come from League One and the team won the league or got promoted 2 years ago. So it's going to be everybody's ambition at this club to get back to League One, because that's just where we've come from. So it's a big football club. The expectation is always going to be that we're going to be near the top end of the table, and I don't see why not. You look at the League Two last year. There was 2 or 3 shocks in League Two as such. So why not?
Well, Pierce, we welcome you here, and good luck.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.